So I just need to not die here. Oh my god. Guess we go wolves. This can be really awkward in Demon Hunter because you want to draw so much. So I'm gonna go Pocket Sand. I've been really kecked by this card before. We got one. I should really gold in this card. Bone Wraith usually doesn't feel amazing. I think Word is fine. Wow, we got a Terror. I've like never gotten this card basically. I do like a Battle Fiend. I guess Tiger is the least bad. Tiger can guaranteed go face. Load the Hammer. We do have a good number of Nagas and Bell spells. It's probably still this though. It's pretty rare you get like any weapons at all, really. Because the weapons just aren't that good of cards. Don't think we have enough synergy to justify the Mindbender. Between Crusher and Glaive-Smith. We have a pretty outcast friendly deck as is. So it's more efficient. Like, assuming it goes off, it's more efficient, right? Take this draw. It's like you just don't take this because it's Garbo. Take a Watcher. Take, I guess, another one of these. This does look slightly better now. Maybe Variety, I just take this. I don't hate it. Sometimes just having like a ping is actually just useful. These are trash. Yeah, I'd still probably rather have just anything I can actually proactively play. Because that would be part of the problem is the depth charge might even screw our wolf. Because if we get in that situation where we can't play that, it's really bad. Well, we got a lot of draw. I guess Warbringer technically works with wolf and Org. But it's kind of the same problem. All the things about screwing your wolf are not that relevant when you only have one and you never draw it anyway is the issue. Kinda need cards that don't suck at some point. Am I gonna get any cards that don't suck at any point? Or is that just not a thing? Battle Mage is the better card, but I need cards that actually like do something. And this really doesn't do more than this, to be honest. This used to be a really good card, but it's just so expensive now. I don't know. I'd rather do this in here, probably. Oh, we do have a fair number of demons, I guess. Not really the demon you want. What the fuck, dude? I guess I take a Warbringer. Warbringer has, like... It's good for the deck in theory, but it's just like... I guess since we only have one wolf, it's not that likely to screw it over anyway, so I guess we just do... I don't want a Cactus Rager. I guess we take it. Can we stop getting like the same? Like, could they at least offer us different shit cards? We keep getting the same shit cards over and over. Give us different shit cards at least. Thank you. A different shit card. Go for another Watcher. Yeah, I know multiple streamers that would retire this deck instantly. It's the lowest HearthArena score. It is the lowest HearthArena score I've had. I could actually go Coin Forge into Desperado here. I don't know. I mean, this is better than anything else my deck is capable of, basically. I think I do coin the Forge. Coin Pocket Sand. If I end up hitting him in the face with this, it's okay. I mean, I'll do that over passing, right? Okay. Unironically, it would have been better to do this on 2, actually. As it turns, if I wasn't going to hit something with this. Like, coin Pocket Sand on 1 would have been better, actually. Coin this into Forge into the other thing. for Demon Hunters, Death Knight Hunter, and Warrior. They didn't do any nerfs to the overall class rate. They only nerfed like some of the power cards. I don't think they over nerfed any of them, honestly. You can argue about Death Knight maybe. I mean, Demon Hunter's rate is absurdly high. You get like 3 of these per deck on average. Oh. He fixed our problem, chat. We can play our wolf on 6 now. Yes. Am I actually just gonna fan him? Well, I have to play either the Pocket Sand or the fan this turn if I want to be able to wolf on 6.
I grow impatient.
I mean, okay. We smorkin', we smorkin', we smorkin'. But I honestly think, I think in general the balance of neutrals and class cards is pretty good. I do think, as it is right now, I do think it would help if they remove some of the really bad ones still. But if anything, I actually feel like the neutral card rate is too low. People still think... People underrate like a lot of neutral cards, basically. A lot of classes, some of the best cards they have are neutral cards, like Warlock, for example. Other than like the 7/7, which is completely broken. The best card in Warlock, other than the 7/7 and Forge of Wills, is Sunspot Dragon. Like, that is the best Warlock card after the 2 that are, you know, debatably ban-worthy, but... There's so many classes. Rogue's another example where Rogue gets really stronger when it actually has more neutrals, because Rogue cards are way too gimmicky. Yeah, the 7-drop mech. There's several classes where that's like the best win condition you have access to, is that card. You can containment unit. It's because there are just a lot of tools that classes do not have in class cards anymore, because all class cards are so hyper designed for constructed, and doesn't work in Arena really. So assuming this lives, which it probably will, I guess we just go this here apart. I mean, if I get a target, obviously I'll do this, but Sludge on Wheels. Sludge on Wheels is like the 3rd best card. Containment unit's always nice to have. In most classes, yeah. The one class you ideally don't want it in is actually Demon Hunter, because it just has the potential to screw Outcast, and you have so many other good late game cards, you know? The Wolf, Terror, Inquisitor. That's like the one class you don't really want Containment Unit, but if you're missing some of those other cards, you can replace them with Containment Unit too. Like, I would love a Containment Unit instead of a Warbringer in this deck. But I would rather have I would still rather have another Wolf or an Inquisitor. It's AV, thanks for the follow. One thing about this deck is, like, this deck does have a lot of good cards. It's just it also has a lot of really bad cards. I could go Sky Talon and then bump here if I want. I can also go Desperado Hero Power. Could Desperado and Watcher. That is true, yeah. Could do both of these. That might help because, yeah, it lets us outcast this sooner too. No, you're probably right about that. In any case, I start with this. Yeah, the only thing that's less great is that, I mean, I'm overdeveloping into AoE, but as long as he doesn't have it, it's really good. I can't do this anymore. I'm gonna overdevelop even more into AoE. I guess I don't need to. I can do these too. I mean, if he was gonna fire sale, he would have done it already, obviously, so. I could get Blizzarded now, but... If he has that Discover also, it would activate this turn potentially. You know, that one that auto casts. Does this trigger on face? Why doesn't it trigger on face? This card is unplayable. Doesn't even heal itself when it kills a hero. I don't think I keep a Metronome Guide. I might keep both of these though, just because it's a 1 and a 2. I think I will. Ideally, we just get a wolf here. One wolf and no studies, bad drafter. True. At least I have this card though. Even though it doesn't really fit the deck very well. We have this surprise. The one thing is with Snake Eyes and these two, like we actually have surprisingly powerful late game. Oh yeah, Spellkin can generate studies. This is 2 studies right here. What are you talking about? Appears that we lost. Our opponent has cards, chat. Well, we are at 2-0, and we shouldn't be at 2-0. If we get the Glavesmith there, it's actually insanely good, but we did not do that, so... It is insanely bad, in fact. You vowed to never take a card over 6 again in this class? Ideally, you wouldn't, really. But I've had a lot of decks like this where I have 1 to 2 cards over 6. That seems to, like, usually work out. Like, it's gonna be like if you have a long run, you're gonna have like 1 game that you get screwed by it, but usually if you only have like up to 2 above 6, it's usually fine. Well, I could actually save this combo. I guess I save that combo then. Maybe I just play this. I mean, I'm not sure if I ever just rip this right now, just so that I can Mindbender. I can't guarantee it's gonna be a target is the issue. I don't know, let me just go double 2. Oh. I think I'm realizing if I do like any of these plays and he has the 7-7, we lose the game automatically. I probably lose the game automatically to the 7-7 anyway, but... Oh right, I could have done those 2 together. I forgot about that actually. Yeah, it might be reasonable. Do I keepers now? Actually, Consec's just really good. I guess I will do that. Now if he's gonna Hellfire now, it's probably gonna cost him his whole turn. Or most of his turn. He does have a Lackey. This is a lot of surprise face damage. I want to push all the damage, but I wonder if I ever Keeper Strength here, because that's actually the most damage I can push too. I don't know, I can also just play this, which is fine. So you put him to 6 if you do this, but then... I mean, theoretically, right, it would set up lethal, but... This might have been better. I just like that this is slightly big enough that it's just going to force that trade anyway, though. Okay. Now I can do the Keeper Strength. Or that. So all this is going to die, but it's fine, right? If I didn't want to push the damage, I would just Terror also, but... Next turn, I'd probably just go Sigil plus Terror. was kind of expecting he would have some kind of taunt block. Wow. Or he just dies, that also works. Do I ever keep this? I doubt it. I think I want this though. The upside of keeping that would... The big one would be if we could actually cheat out a terror on 5, but... I don't know if it's worth holding it just in case, like, you can also play a Vile Fiend or something. This is my worst deck. You know what's really surprising though? Is that not only are we 3-0, we haven't even drawn our legendary yet. It's really just the power of tempo though. The problem with our last deck was it wasn't a functional tempo deck, and that just really screwed it, right? This deck tempos and then just kind of win. I almost feel like this card is so good that you just use it, honestly, on turn 2. That's scary. It would have denied that play. It's my face. Imagine if this card had Rush. I wonder if this would actually be playable if it had Rush. Maybe it would be, actually. I don't know if that would be enough, though. To the face! I mean, he just played an active dragon draw thing on turn 3. That's... I've never even seen that happen before. He's also playing like a barcode because he's prioritizing lifesteal for some reason when I'm at 30 health. He has basic misunderstanding of mechanics. He has the barcode card back, base portrait, and everything. So, I mean... We also have... We might do this, because we have Spectral Sight, Mindbender here. That's not enough damage for this. I'd probably look for the wolves. I do have, like, what, 6 here? I'm pretty close to just killing him if I send, like, everything face, right? Very close. I think I still try to wolf this turn though. A woo! This always goes face. The question is, I mean, I might ignore that 7-5, right? Because he's gonna have to trade it himself. Like, what? It's not a mech or anything, right? If it was a mech, he could give it lifesteal, but... That one is a mech. So what? I don't have lethal this turn, right? Unfortunately. 9. This deals 4. I'm like 1 off with that. But like, I don't want to kill this because he might get like lifesteal or something. I think I go for the Mindbender now. And then I just save all the other reach for next turn.
This one is dumb as a rock. Can you get a spell?
Time grows short.
Oasis with +3. Was that lethal? Right, you could have... Yeah, that would have gotten 9. That may have been worth it over here, powering, yeah, just playing this. Fortunately, he's still dead. Whew. should greet him, chat.
There are no holidays
Easy, Smork.
before mine.
Let me see if that was actually a retire or not. I didn't check what the they actually have a 4-win average. So that person wasn't actually a barcoder, I guess.
I grow impatient.
Like if I want to be fully efficient, I should like coin into forage into this into. Usually you don't need to forage this though. But I mean, if I mean, the bigger thing though is that if I don't coin, then I can play wolf on 5. So I just do this on 3, this on 4, this on 5.
Hope you don't have two left feet.
That's really bad. I could kill this, but it's so bad to coin right now. Surely it's not that bad.
Looks like your luck is running out.
Oh, I'm like close to having hand space issues, but if I actually tripled here, it'd be bad because I would actually have hand space issues then. If I really feel scared, I can abort and like coin this potentially. It looks like the damage has been done at this point, so. Discover is really not what I need right now. Yes, I mean, because this is the problem. We get so far behind actually getting the wolves out that we end up dying. Effectively dying before the wolves come down. We still get 2 really good trades, so. And we haven't taken that much damage, so we should be okay, I guess. Oh my god, dude. I mean, it is getting very comical at this point how far ahead where our deck should be. We are at this point. We should never be at 4-0 with this deck. Okay, I can't disposal bot anymore. That's a draw. This is already active, so I could do this too, but obviously I want to play this while I can. I guess since nothing else is really productive, I may actually go for the disposal bot here. Oh, actually, I should forge this instead.
That one is not prepared.
Why do they trade? That's an excellent question.
Reality woven. Let your blade sing.
Yeah, some people do just overtrade. Oh. Problem solved.
Wanted, dead or alive.
Oh my god. Wow. We got so much better one than he did. Suddenly forging this is gonna be pretty worthwhile because getting that bigger lifesteal potentially worth it. What the fuck is happening, by the way? I mean, obviously this happens. I have this, so I don't want to just dump this, but I guess I'll just forge this. I'll tempo the 1 also. Forging this is honestly better, but I might want to forge that too, I guess.
Can you feel the gift of the sun?
Wow. This guy's had so many spells and he's used all of them so inefficiently. It's crazy. When is Sigil coming down? After... I mean, once we have 10 mana for a few turns, we will start to run out of cards, so... It's kind of funny how we just got like a much better Anubis Thoth, actually. Oh, that was why he was dumping all of them, but... We still are a little ways away from actually doing that, though. An 8. I have to heal this guy. But I could also just heal this and get like a 4 or whatever. Seems reasonable enough. I probably want to use Pocket Sand. I probably just shoot him in the face with it, honestly. I don't feel like I need to go for like Arena or whatever. Heal this to go for a Wolf. It is reasonable. I don't think the odds of hitting it are that high. And I think I just like the idea of doing this. That's not a bad idea though. Another one. It's actually really good now. So now I can do 2 of these at once. That's 8 damage out of hand. No wolves. No, we played a wolf already this game. We do have a single wolf in this deck. We have wolf and we have Spellkin, which can theoretically generate wolves. Okay, Black Knight. Unfortunately, I can't do this and Black Knight and Metamorphosis. But this should be good enough, right? So I just... Wait, Hero Power this. I'm 1 off, actually. But I think I just set this up. I don't know, like going meta is honestly kind of better, but... I don't know. This is a funnier lethal. It's almost the same amount of damage. In theory, we might get taunt blocked if we... out of this, but... I'm going at a board. He does manage to freeze our phase, so like, we wouldn't have been able to do this turn, but... all we need is the Mindbenders. I have so many different ways to lethal him. I'm like, I don't know. I have so many different ways. There was like so much potential for BM on that turn. Shoot the dragon with one of those things. And then fan the hammer and kill everything. I could just go 1, 2, 3. That way this will actually be active, which is kind of good. If I toss these, like I have to toss this too, because this probably won't be outcasted then. So it's like either I full keep or I full toss probably. I mean, I could keep like just... I could just keep the 1 or just keep like this. And then hope I get a 2 to activate it. But at that point I should probably just keep the full hand. I mean, it's a 1, 2, 3. What else do I want?
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
I could forge the Crusher here, but... I'll go for this. Oh yeah, Ugbog, I did record those the reviews already, so... They'll probably be on YouTube tomorrow, I think.
The whiz-banger marksman.
This B1 would be pretty fair if you had a bellowing to just like rip it there. Wouldn't even have to forge it. So this just works out cleanly. Go for that. Keep pressuring. This game may end up just coming down to Tendril RNG here. Decent hit there. Anything I can get here, that'd be really good. I mean, fan the hammer would be good. Other than that, I feel like there's nothing. I'd probably rather just go for... the safer play then. I'll go ahead and hero power this. You could argue for just getting this down. Problem is, like, fan the hammer doesn't really... it doesn't kill the 3-5 cleanly, so... if you didn't have these, it'd be amazing, but... do this. I could remove this. Potentially next turn I can get draw and then play it immediately with this, which would be really nice. I wouldn't be able to do that this turn. I could technically save the Reborn for this, but... if I had a containment unit, then I would be able to save it for that, but... yeah, mass retiring, anytime you retire, it shows up as a 0. So if you look up people on the leaderboard using this thing, which you can use in Twitch chat or whatever, I wonder if I could import that bot to, or export that bot to YouTube. I should ask Gary about that, actually, the guy who made it. Not explosive. Because if that's possible, I should have that done too. So that way it would work in YouTube too. I wonder if that's possible. Might not be possible. But yeah, it's a nice thing because if you look up people on leaderboard, you can know immediately if they're a possible barcode or not because of that. Wow, I could just do this. This is good too, but... this draws like my entire deck. You can only check if the stream is on. Is that true? Oh, I didn't realize that. Wasn't it better to save for Mindbender? Possibly. That was probably... I forgot about that, to be honest. It's in like all the arena channels, I think. Pretty much all of them have it. I feel so weird, like I keep using reach on minions, which I don't really want to be doing, but it's like feels like it just makes sense right now. It's awkward that this is blocking this now. I did it partially because I was assuming maybe if they spend their cards you get less draw, but yeah, just having it this active would have been better probably. I'm gonna do this. I should have done this earlier, obviously. 5 and 6. Oh, this is actually insane. I had a deck with this before, a Demon Hunter deck with this. Awoo! Yeah, I got punished because I think if I would have sequenced correctly, I would have just played this already. But I mean, we have 2 more potential wolves coming, so that does make a difference against if he hasn't forged right, so sanitize would not really work anymore. I mean, it wouldn't kill these. You had done this play, sanitize would have definitely cleared it. Fuck. Yeah, I had to just draw anything that let me play this. There's still a chance I can get it off of this. I could also just take what I have here. But this is what... This is... Unfortunately, this is only a 1 out of 3. If I don't hit it, it's awkward. But at least it would activate this, I guess. Damn. I guess I'll just accept this is good enough. And it's awkward because, like, I really am not going to be able to outcast this. You could definitely argue that it was better because this is going to take so long to outcast that maybe you should just play it there as a removal. Because then you would actually get to push some damage. But... interesting that that's the one he's most worried about. Not the ones that kill you. Awoo! There is a chance of lethaling him here. I can do... How much would I actually need? Because I have 11 right now. 6 damage. That's more than I can realistically get right. I mean, this could generate... This could generate, like, the aura. Yeah, Crusader aura. That would be lethal. But... I don't know. I'm somewhat less worried about that because, like, I've just been... I'm gonna go for this too. He hasn't been board clearing me this whole time. It would be really unlucky if he just happens to find it, the thing now. The one downside of me doing it like this is that he gains the armor, but I'm not worried about Vezex, and if he had Sanitize, he'd be able to clear anyway. But it might save him mana with a clear. Yeah, he would have cleared anyway, so. He has 3 big taunts. Well, that is a problem. Let's go for double 5, I guess, just to be efficient. We're going to be in for a long one here. At least I'm approaching where this is going to be active on the left. Actually has that this whole time. I really need to hit a wolf here so that I can deal with that efficiently. We did the thing. I mean, one's obviously going in here. I could, like, heal up. How much does this do? 5? And then 3. Like, I could heal up the wolves if I wanted to, but I could also use removal to fan the hammer. I could fan right now, but that doesn't... That lets me push 5, which is kind of nice. I think I like that, actually. You can protect the wolves, but if he just happens to find another removal, it gets, you know, it really sucks suddenly.
You will not come closer. These are due back tomorrow.
Wolf should just be... Wolf is just lethal. Wolf hero power. Cool. Yeah, I was so... I should have, once I drew that Spelkin. I should have wolfed that turn because like I was so far away from the wolf ever being active that I should just used it while it was good or decent. Where the on Spelkin gets to discover. I think each one is a 1 in 5. I think there's only like 5 1-mana spells. Something like that. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna look for the wolf. These are not exactly what I want right now. And try to get that value trade here. No one at 6-0 has Whirlwind, right?
Firebomb ready.
We build life-size statue of Amandu.
Goodbye, all 3 health minions. Alright. Unfortunately, that's probably a game-winning bellowing still. Kinda sucks, but... This is active now, but I still do this, right? I mean, we'll be able to outcast Spectral Sight from the left soon enough. I guess I start with this. New plan? I guess new plan then. Do I think a consistent average genetics Gymgar can get 130 kilogram bench in 5 years? Well, it's 130 kilograms. That's like close to 300 pounds, right? I would think so. Like, that would be achievable, but like, I don't think a lot of people would get there.
Looks like your love
Because that would require you to do things well. Yeah. We only have 1 duplicate, so... I do have a dragon in the deck, so if I want to hold this, I could. I could also just play this. But I'm gonna have 7 in hand, so... I overdraw 1 if I play this, right? Oh no, I'm nowhere near there, but I also haven't focused on progressing my bench press, like, ever. If you really focus and you do things right, like 225 within like 6 months to a year is usually pretty reasonable of a goal, right? So like 285 is like, I feel like that within 2 to 3 years, that's pretty achievable for most people. Because your progress does slow down, but I think that's still like reasonable. This is actually good. Fan deals, this is a multi-shot, and then Word cleans up. But like, that's if you're really going at it, like, and you don't take, like, if you're consistent the entire time. So, I mean, I can't really deal with this. I could, like, Terror, but... I mean, Terror Hero Power... It's not unreasonable. He gets this, but I don't know. I mean, I saved this for a better time, right? Because right now I can do this and... this. And if I really feel safe, I just do this. I probably will be able to, because then this, right, it'll buff this, and then we'll be able to get back. The problem is that this might not die. That would be the scarier thing.
No ogre pain, no ogre gain.
Oh, that's well. The issue I have is, like, if I play this, you know, I already have this small taunt in the way. I would need to be pretty confident I can deal with that somehow. Yeah, okay. What does this even... The thing is, Flame Strike's not really even that good, so, like, what would this even do? I could use this for just, like, a Shadow or Death. Why didn't they enrage the Berserker? Yeah, they probably should have. Earthquake? This doesn't... Wait, Earthquake's not in Core, is it? I mean, it's not in Classic. They didn't add that to Classic, did they? I mean, I can go Pocket Sand Mindbender, just kill this. That's probably worth it. Galaka Crawler didn't get added to Classic, did it? I don't think so. If it did, it would be awesome. Right now. And I think I just want to forge this right now. I can actually steal this though, that's one thing I can do. Because the priest card that steals a 2 attack minion, that card you can get. Might offer Tyrion. Yeah, if I wanted to, I could have gotten like Tyrion or Jiraxis. Jiraxis I'm gonna die, I don't think. Like, you could do Tyrion, but I mean that seems really risky. I mean, maybe I'm not gonna die because I have this. No, not potion. It's the 6 mana one. It's the 6 mana 4/5 that steals the thing. Cabal Shadow Priest, yeah. This would be a turn that I could theoretically get away with this too. I can also just go like... What would I do? Forge. I don't know. I could just go like Watcher and then just hold on to this for a while. But I can also, I feel like I can get away with this. It's just, I don't, that seems like too big of a risk right now. I don't know, I want to just, like, be safe, I think. I should have done this first. I could, I mean, I might as well do it next turn, right? I'm just hoping I have a turn that I feel safe enough. I think now I feel safe enough that I do this. Because at worst case, I just take Nether next turn. Or Flame Strike or something. Oh man, I can do Aura with this too. I don't know. I should just get away with this, right? We're actually just so safe at this point, I think. Because we have so much survival here. The one argument you can make is that maybe it's better to just get Jiraxis rather than even going for this. That would be the one argument I think you could make. But... Wow. So I just get Jiraxis now, right? No, you can't get Rheostraza. I'm not sure that it'll give me Jiraxis right now. Because it's going to think we're dying. That's the one problem. I don't want to, though, because it's a 6/5 right now. Yeah, we'll do it for science, I guess. I hope it gives us Jiraxis. Jiraxis is healing, right? It should hopefully like that. I don't know, I'm really worried it won't actually give it to us, though. Okay, it still did. Wait, sack packed. Really? We have a demon? I mean, I'm a demon hunter, not a demon. It's just confused. It thinks I'm a demon. I'm a demon hunter, not a demon. Common mistake, though. If only I could have both of these hero powers.
You face Daraxus, Illidari Lord of the Burning Legion.
So I just need to not die here. Oh my god.
Nobody run from me.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna die. This guy just steals my hands. It'd be one thing, like I would appreciate it more if it was actually drafted, but this is just randomly generated. He didn't even draft that thing.
Fresh fell steam, hot out of the kiln.
So I need to blast this, right? And this. This could get awkward with the aura. I mean, it would guarantee more likely something sticks, but it also like blocks the aura. I'm gonna try to chain it, I think, with this. Oh wow. Oh, another blast charge. So I definitely need to just play this. I guess I'm gonna Desperado that thing too.
Is this really better than nothing?
I mean, I'm living, in theory. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure there's only one play you can do, but... He figured it out, chat. Yes! The best minion.
You try it first.
So now we just chain this. We are now full health, and then... I guess I play this? I guess...
A simple spell.
Let's play Plague of Flames. I guess I want to taunt something. We did it. Anyway, Juicy Jellyfish asked, you're relatively new arena, you're having a very hard time finding it fun. Consistently just having to play removal after removal, and meanwhile being sub 10 HP on turn 7-9 repeatedly. So, One thing that may help with that is play more aggressively. So that way you are the person on the other side of the coin. But yeah, Arena is very crazy right now. Can be. I don't think there's much reason to play anything else. We're a Warlock now? Basically, yeah. Unfortunately, I can't actually add any damage, right? I don't see really any point in playing anything, because, like, I mean, he's either going to find Sanitize or he dies, right? So.
Your fate will be cut sharp.
It wouldn't be a terrible idea to play one, though. Just throw, like, one of these out there. Wait, was Wolf... The Wolf was the last card in our deck, I just realized. Wasn't it? I just noticed that. We don't even need Wolf. Yes.
I will fight with honor. The Legion's rage pales before mine.
Alright, we got the Wolf this time. We got Sir Woofer. Yeah, it's really good that we have it in the left slot in this hand, because these are all cards that are more difficult to play this time. It was very convenient. The one game we didn't draw the Wolf, we this generated the aura, and how that this generated it was this that generated Zeph, right? And I would consider coin this, except that means I can't coin Wolf, so
Child's play.
2, 3, 4, maybe 5.
Reporting for duty. We rise.
Shouldn't this be a demon? It shouldn't be a demon, but imagine if this was a demon, though. Wouldn't that be lovely?
Hope you don't have two left feet.
Well, at least he's not gonna have that active, so could be worse. I can go Pocket Sand, Hero Power. I could also go Hammer, technically. Like, you could technically go Hammer and value trade. Otherwise, you go Pocket Sand and trade and Hero Power that. You may want to do the safe thing, which is just to full clear everything. Rather than get Divine Shielded by the Paladin, you know? Like they kind of do. Paladins don't actually do that. They don't usually abuse Divine Shields nearly as hard as they used to, but it's still a thing that can happen. If you Divine Shields at 3-2, because you try to, like, greed it, then it's gonna be a problem. I'm not sure if I'm not sure how afraid I am of this, because I could just play this, but it's probably fine to just. We're still at the point where, like, him drawing would definitely be bad, and Divine Shields again are similarly kind of a threat, so. That's actually an amazing draw. That's huge, because, like, just in case he happens to have some minion that we can deal with here to protect a wolf, actually makes a big difference.
Let the pain speak to me.
Yeah, Firestone is it's right here. The word is right here in the top right. And this is this tracker. The one I used during draft is called Arena Tracker, though. He hasn't discovered, so we shouldn't have to worry about Keeper's Strength. Beam got nerfed.
Accidents. They happen, you know.
Still be playable here. He buffed like all of the right side, right? But there are 2 non-minions over here. I may just take the trades on board and push 6. This just doesn't make a lot of sense. Maybe I play this turn. Man, this would have been nice. Maybe I don't need to... It's a mech, though. It's a little scary. Yeah, Zola. We're not going to have enough minions for this. Yeah, Zola would potentially get another wolf. Or another one of these, even. We'd probably take it. Feels bad trading that much, though, but... I feel like it would be greedy not to. Yeah, no, because if I went all face, I might have had lethal this turn, maybe. Like, I almost need to, like... I need to tempo this just to get something out of hand, I think. Because I need to hero power this. I guess it's really weird. We're gonna try to outcast this wolf on the right. It may not happen. There's an awkward turn. I don't think, like, there's a chance he should have given up on the wolf, but none of our other plays were really amazing tempo either, so it feels worth going for this. The guy drafted a living monument. Yes!
Is this really better than nothing?
We are gonna get beamed really hard, but that's fine. I'm gonna take this trade so it doesn't completely obliterate us. So there's a chance this generates a wolf. And then I may just go like this and maybe like this 5 or something. Probably makes enough sense. We'll do this first just in case we get wolf. 6 and 5. Wolf! Damn. Only I had ogre gangs. This is probably better than Karen. If I had another wolf, this would be good. This could get screwed on the Sky Town is the issue. If I could pull Terror, it'd be really nice, but I just can't guarantee that. Do I still have a dragon? Or did I even have a dragon in the deck to begin with? I don't know. Probably not. I don't know. Right, Spellkin, yeah. I was like, I forget which I had. Yeah, I had a Spellkin, but I played that already. I can copy this. Since when? I think it was always a beast.
Back to your homes.
Okay, I need to kill this before I kill this. I've done this mistake before. If I do hit the 50-50 on this, it's actually good because it kills us first. I have too many options. I'm going to do this. I might die though. At least I have a 50% chance to tutor this out. Like I might actually get counter pressured here, being a little greedy. But this is hopefully okay. Let's see. Okay. I think if he had a beam or a consecration here, I think we lose the game. As it is, hopefully we're okay. Because I can push 1,000,000 damage here. It's probably a little crazy to just put everything on that, but no, you have to magnetize because this has to go phase. How much damage is this? 12, 18. I'm actually 2 off.
Dice and slice.
I'm sure I could have put him to 2 actually, which would have like potentially set up lethal. Yeah, the one thing that's really weird is that he can 1/1 and not kill it potentially, right? He could just subdue it and then... Okay, well he can also subdue and kill it, so... that solves our problem. He was in a great position if he just didn't kill it. You can magnetize if we don't... Yeah, I mean, that's true. He doesn't know that we have a war gear, though. Right? He doesn't know that we have that much magnet... We have that big of magnetic. But I guess that's true. He was kind of screwed either way. You're right. Because, I mean, we had the other... We still had the legendary, too, so... We were still going to have a whole bunch of damage no matter what. I mean, if he clears the 4/4 and leaves the 1/1, I don't think he dies there. On average, at least. I actually don't think we even... I don't even think we killed him. I know we probably did with Chaos Strike, the war gear. That was probably barely lethal.
Let the games begin.
But,
The
okay.
legion's rage pales before mine.
Don't think I keep this. He tried making a Mindbender of Decaying Constructed. Wasn't that like a wild deck for a while? No, it wasn't Mindbender, it was something else. There was a wild deck that was very similar. I think it was a different card though. There was like a OTK deck that was like that. And I think it might have been Mindbender actually. No, it was in Rogue, wasn't it Rogue? I could save this technically, but for this. Want to remind me that I said this is my worst deck this rotation? HearthArena agreed with me. It said it was my worst deck this entire rotation. Been doing surprisingly well though. This is a lot of damage actually. I probably just take this though and play it. This thing targets enemies, right? I'm pretty sure it targets enemies. You probably don't get quick draw though, right? I don't think so. I'll still take this. Oh, it doesn't target enemies? Okay, that's a problem. I should have probably taken the rushes then. Yeah, jokes and casted enemies. I could just play Belcher and trade here. Otherwise, I need to remove stuff. I could remove both things, right? I could go like Chaos Strike, Hero Power. I do kind of need to draw, but depends on where the wolf is. If the wolf happens to be the next draw and I do this, it's a disaster. I don't know. It's going to be the same problem next turn. Obviously, this lines up well, so it's probably worth it. The other play just lets you start pushing damage immediately, but... He respects that thing. It's a lot of damage that could have gone face, but if I don't use this now, it's never getting used, and then there wasn't really anything else I could have done with that. I mean, I guess I could have gone Sigil and just used the face on this, but opponents are gone. That's also a problem. That is a good card. I sort of need to draw. Like, I really need to draw, don't I? I think I just have to. It'd be okay to do this, but then my next turn is just so bad. I think I kill this too. Otherwise, it's gonna get in the way of this. It's just been a weird game because we drew like all of these and crap. Oh well, it could have been worse. It seriously killed my entire board. Oh no, okay. Okay, so I should probably play this to try to activate that guy. Well, I do have the pocket sand. I could also... I could, in theory, like, Warbringer into Wolf, right? But that's several turns away. If I just Hero Power one, trade here... Well, actually, Hero Power, I trade this. Hero Power, trade, Fan, and then I just play this. Actually, in that case, I just use this. To potentially activate the wolf, I should probably do this. Single-handedly doubling the win rate of Anubis off the Warbringer? True. Yikes. Okay, that's not a high roll. Yes! We did it again. There's a world where you just play Warbringer here, but it's so greedy. Honestly, that's probably... I think... that feels more like a way to lose the game than... actually good, though. I mean, it might work. There's actually a reasonable chance it works, but... this feels good enough as is, right? We have so much damage now. He has to deal with this board. Next turn we just start drawing. And he has to fireball that. Why start with this?
We rise to the warm sun.
Let's go for this. Make him have to deal with the board again. Yeah, you could have gone for the Warbringer there. I'm very kind of like, I don't actually want to ever play it. Like, I mean, if you play the Warbringer, you're just kind of giving him a chance to come back, I feel like. Because we have so much damage, we'll probably just kill him, hopefully.
And the cycle of life is reborn anew.
We forced him to do that instead of healing. He would have just used it on there anyway, I guess. Nice. So what? I have 6 damage. I may just not get there. Maybe drawing for 1 was better here. Yeah, if we had the Illidari, well, we actually got really good value out of the first pocket sand, so we would have been in a weaker position. But yeah, I mean, if we had the rushes there, we could have just killed this safely. But fuck. Well, at least he didn't heal the dragon, so
The Tauran constellation is extra bright.
I'm gonna check this first. Because it's basically in case I got that. Basically, we worked ourselves back into the exact same situation again. That's a problem, because he can get, like, holy. Oh, jeez. Yeah, he got holy. Ugh!
Looks like your luck is running out.
Triple. I actually have a duplicate, right? Because I think I still have... Oh, it only shuffles 2 copies. I can actually do this. Rely on tendies, maybe? Okay, I guess I'll take this one right now. I'll play this one right now. I probably just use that here. With the forge, I guess, it might matter.
Back to the lab.
Dragoon! It wasn't showing as active? Oh, because I have a pocket sand, but then I actually have 2 pocket sands. Right. Because these actually count as duplicates.
A simple step to do.
So I can just play this and put pressure on.
Grow impatient.
Dice and slice.
It's been the whole strategy this whole time.
Behold the tools of creation.
The issue is, since I'm giving him this card draw, he can
Behold the tools of creation.
he keeps adding to his hand size and makes it less likely that Kurtrus is actually gonna be able to kill anything ever.
Behold
It's a good card.
the tools of creation.
Would have preferred damage, but that's just lethal. Okay. We actually got there. Cool. That was quite the struggle.
It would seem we are evenly matched. Today and forever, I am your better artist.
Warbringer really pulled through that game. But it was funny because it was literally worse than if it just discarded itself, it would have been better because it was blocking our outcast the whole time. That was the funny thing.
There are no holidays for betrayers. We rise to the warmth of the sun.
I have these two, but obviously if I can get this to work, that would be lovely. What's that? Hammer? Okay. He can't coin a true silver anymore, so this is likely to stick now. It's unfortunate timing. Usually it's fortunate to draw this on turn 3, but not as good as normal right now, but a lot of times you would just play it anyway because you would assume it's not going to work, but in this case... So this is weird. Maybe I do these still. I'm not worried about, like, if he true silvers it, it's fine, right? Like,
I grow impatient.
it would be a disgusting beam. Because beam would be active for playing 2 cards here. I'd probably rather just do this. Beam would be exactly 4 mana if I did both of these, and it'd be really bad. I play around True Silver this way. You could, like, maybe transform this into a 3/3, right? That would be, like, one thing, but... Okay, if I want to push through, I need to do, like, both of these, I guess. So I pretty much have to do this, right? It's not really another play. I need to hero power. And then I guess I play both of these ones. He's actually AFK Paladin. 5 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he has 2 non-minions. Either I push all face and I taunt. Well, I probably kill the 1/1, but like, I guess because of this, I might be getting baited by this, but it's probably worth because I get the damage from this way. So I think I like doing this. In this case, I do want to kill this, I think. It is a mech, so it's kind of scary anyway, so... I think it makes sense. We just can't really get beamed this way either. A Merry Christmas, Stout Pint. Shoot the Prime sub back for 3 months. Welcome back. Onsec and... Oh, he has his own work. So I'm a little bit off. Ideally, we just hit Wolf here. I didn't miss lethal, did I? Because I could have drawn 2, but I don't think that was... Like, that's not better than those. Alright. Eight? That's lay on hands, right? Always lay on hands? That's the only card, right? Glavesmith from Studies would have been lethal? Yeah, that makes sense. But I didn't get Glavesmith. I got draw, right? So this is lethal, right? Oh, lay on hands is 6. Oh, that's beam. Oh, right. Yeah, lay on hands is 6 mana. That's true. Anyway, this is lethal, right? 12, 13... 14. Got him. Reminder, this is my lowest, according to HearthArena, this is my lowest rated deck of the entire expansion.
Rage pales before my
I'm tempted to actually keep this to make sure it doesn't get screwed here, but it's so unlikely it gets screwed. Okay, good.
Armor! Armor! Lightly used armor!
toys are much more fun.
I don't think we want to, I mean, we want to coin this, right? So, Divine Shield. I think that's probably worth it, actually. Now, if he has the Sludge on Wheels, he can't even play it this turn. Nice, got the tap. I've had that happen to me too. It's just like so brutal if you get hit with this specifically on turn 3. It can just screw you so hard. This looks like an elemental. This should be an elemental, chat. How is this not an elemental? It's totally an elemental. Man, I don't want to deal with that. Ugh. I probably don't. I have to like just pocket his face, but Hellfire would kind of be a disaster. I don't have to Wolf next turn, right? Like, I think I'd rather just play this. It seems so... I'm going so far out of my way to do this. I like wolfing on 5, but it doesn't make sense if it just completely ruins your plays, right?
Who's a good tentacle?
And that would have been a good wolf. Ah, he had the perfect answer, though. Okay. I guess I'll just kill this with the Wurg. Take the trades. That'll do.
Look what I brought.
I'll protect the health on this, over pushing 2 damage. And the bots are actually Christmas themed, that's a disaster. What? It's supposed to hit itself. Scam.
You fold.
I'm gonna go for the Sigil. I take a little bit of pressure off this turn, but it seems important to actually have plays. And get that out while I can.
Good explorer comes prepared.
Okay, so how much damage? He has 10 damage, so it does kill this, unfortunately. But I'm probably okay with that. It's not like this thing is that valuable to keep alive anyway. We just trade this for the whole board. Could use Belcher to save it. That's true, yeah. I don't think it's worth enough to, though. Like, if it didn't cost me... It didn't cost me face damage, and with him being so low, like, if I valued the pressure lower, I would probably, but... Also, if he was like a not an AoE class. But, yeah. In this case, I think I just like pushing. Well, if you use Belcher, you can trade into like the 2-3, so... Yeah, he could potentially Abyssal this, but this would survive, so like he would die, so... Like, it would be fine, but... If he had this and the AoE, that would be nasty. Okay, so how do we get damage here? I need 6. Maybe we look for this. This probably goes here, I guess. I could go like 5 and 1 maybe. I don't think I can like... I probably can't get lethal off of this. I mean, this could give us lethal, 100%. So I'll check this, because like Aura is lethal. And it all is nice. I'll buff this, because if I'm going to trade this, I don't want to buff it. I'll save this for Mindbender in the future, I guess. So I'll just play this now. Placement? Oh, I wasn't worried about that aura. I guess, yeah, for the other aura. I was talking about Crusade aura. I wasn't thinking about the other aura, but yeah, I guess so. I should put this on the right, I guess. Because I don't think I would have played the other aura, though, because that wasn't lethal there. He just has 2 sludges, right? Boom. Yeah, unfortunately for him, that doesn't quite work well enough. And he's dead to our board. Yes. Shaman.
For Doomhammer, the Legion's rage pales before mine.
Currently, this is not a good draw.
Child's play.
Why are we getting the worst draw of our entire run right now? I might have to Spectral Sight on 2. Okay, I guess I shoot that. I could, I mean, I could Hero Power that technically and then set this up, but... I mean... It may or may not even work. It's not really better than removing it and then just playing this. Beautiful. Word carrying out of its mind.
I smell golden in their waters.
He's gonna lightning bolt that? Yeah. He probably is gonna get the kill, right? We'll see. I mean, I can't really, unless I have a heal, I can't really protect this. I mean, I can protect it, but it's not worth all that much. I mean, I guess I protect it here. I don't know if there's really any point, but... That's true, he can't really Hero Power. Ever. Unless he hits a god and he hits the 1-1, but... This can kill a 1-1. I feel like I just play this. I think the Mindbender is like just better used later. He has to choose which of our guys he even wants to kill. It's pretty bad if he storms us here. That's fine. Unfortunately, that is not a demon, but this goes here. I guess we just tempo this, right? I do have two. I only have one Sky Town left. If I'm depending on how worried I am about Storm, like I could play around Storm by just drawing this turn, but I wouldn't hate if he storms this turn, honestly. Okay. Not Storm. If he had that in Storm, like it's like if he has another 3 mana play, a good 3 mana play and Storm, that would be bad. Wolf! Yeah. I may just ignore this. If I could get like a... Concept's not even that good. Yeah, a million totems don't bother me that much, right? I don't think it bothers me that much. It's part of why we really need to just pressure is because, yeah, like, if he gets to Walking Mountain, we're gonna die. Like, oh my god, not again. Well, he can't tumble this turn because he was overloaded. Problem is I can't light bomb totems away. Until they start buffing each other, I guess. Yeah, they summon completely random totems, so they can duplicate. It can be very awkward sometimes that you actually fill up your board with garbage, but he probably won't have a problem. As long as you hit strength or taunt, it's usually not a problem, but if you fill your board with heal totems, it can actually be really awkward. Damage, any damage. Damage. Albatross, beautiful. It depends. We need to find Wolf or Terror. We're actually pretty screwed because he's guaranteed taunt totem now. Will I kill the Searing? I don't really want to though. I guess I do. Like putting him to 3 is an option, but fuck it. We have to lethal him this turn, probably, is the thing. Like, Wolf and Terror might not even be good enough. Yeah. This is basically why I wanted to... get the damage in while I could. Wait, is there even anything that can... Well, I mean, I can get Pocket Sand, right? Basically has to be Pocket Sand. Or that. This is actually the most ridiculous run of my life. But okay. This is my lowest score according to HearthArena of the entire meta. According to HearthArena, this was the worst deck I had. Out of like, how many have I had? 60 runs or something? This was my lowest rated deck. The hard carry was Anubisoth Warbringer. Obviously not. We only played it like once, right? What was his deck rated? The score was 68. The average score is around like mid 70s at least. Maybe even high 70s. I'm not sure exactly. I've had... Usually good decks are 80 or even like above 80. But yeah, and that is 1,000,000 gold. Rewarded with... actually, that's actually not that much gold for... It's only 480, right? For an all gold, this is actually a low roll. But we did it. Alright. Bye-bye, future YouTube.